y'all. So the intuitive message I got is that no matter what, y'all walk away unscathed, untouched, unbothered, whatever the case may be. You walk away unharmed. All right. So whatever this is that's in your energy, this could be anything related to something or someone not being able to touch you. All right. So let's see what's going on. What is this in reference to, Spirit? Mind you, you could be any sign and resonate with this. Something pertaining to sex. All right, this could be someone or this could be someone who you may have debated on, or go back, debated on having sex with, or you go back and forth with having, whether you should have sex with them or not. Somebody you may have had to watch. For some of y'all, you may have been trying to prevent yourself from trying to watch them. All right. Someone's got their eye on you or you on them. All right. Manifesting. All right. Somebody could be like praying to find out some type of truth in regards to a sex partner. It's like somebody cannot wait. All right. Mercury retrograde, as soon as they find out, it's looking like somebody will be blocking another person. They just want to find out, like, it's someone. And I feel like I'm hearing committed adultery. So somebody could be married. They want to find out, like, who you dealing with, who they dealing with. Because once they find out, they're walking away for good. For good, for good, for good. I apologize about the loud noise. Trying to adjust the camera so that I can stand up because I was feeling too low to see these cards. We got the Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody is like curious to find out. They can't wait to find out some type of information. Look, about an emperor. Somebody is making plans. They're not going to be the one who ends up hurt with anxiety and worry in reverse. Yeah, somebody is trying to find out like what their partner is doing, who they've been dealing with, who they've been with. All right, yeah. So they could stop being intimate with them, and I feel like they could pull their energy back. But somebody just, need a bit more information, okay? It could be coming in slow, the information. But as soon, I feel like this should have been just like a regular video because this feel like this energy is going to be like a short energy. Look, we got the Mother Star saying yes. So that is the universe saying, yeah, this is what somebody is waiting on and they're going to be leaving. All right. What does somebody have to look forward to? It's like somebody got they options open or something like that. Somebody could be tired of somebody's shit, all right, who keep doing the same thing repetitively. They like, let me just find out one more thing about your ass and I'm done with you for good. All right. So somebody is on their last straw. This could be somebody's child's father. Don't have to be. Could be someone has seen themselves settling down with and marrying. Somebody is like, yeah, I'm waiting on your ass to just come out with whatever it is you be doing. That I know you be doing. I just want to know who you've been doing it with. Somebody could be waiting to find out that as well. That type of information. Who somebody been dealing with. All right, Spirit, clarify the Page of Swords. Look, somebody is going to be done with someone. Look, with the Sun card, as soon as they find out exactly who the hell they've been dealing with, somebody knows that someone is toxic as hell, and they just trying to do and say whatever they have to hold on to them. So somebody like, just let me find out. I hope that I find out. Because as soon as I do, I'm done. Hey, Mookie, I'm done dealing with you. Somebody is waiting for this to come out. As soon they curious to know though, somebody feels it. Okay, they feel like somebody is doing something. They just know it. And especially if this is like a repetitive cycle of what someone does. A masculine, yeah. Someone, they little do they know somebody is just making plans, waiting to for something to come out, find out something so they can move on. They're not worried about it, not one bit. All right, this is what somebody means by they're walking away unscathed, because I feel like somebody energy is already pulled back. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Yeah, somebody energy is already pulled back, so it's just gratitude, y'all, for waiting. It's just a matter of time before something is exposed, before somebody is like walking away. Here we go. The Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody refused to get their heart broke, or somebody is just already in the energy of then dealt with whatever emotions they needed to deal with. I feel like mentally somebody has had a person like thinking like, is this person really playing games with me? Is they really cheating on me? Happy Tuesday, beautiful. Is this person really cheating on me? What have they been doing? Somebody feels like another person been doing something behind their back. All right, with the Eight of Swords. And I feel like somebody has been mentally in their head thinking about it, whether they're tripping or if this is something that's really going on. Somebody could have been trying to hold on for a while. But I feel like the situation is one of them situations where it's like somebody know they shouldn't be in this situation. They know better then, but it's like it's only a matter of time before somebody leaves because they already fed up with a person. They just need proof. They looking for concrete proof. Yep, judgment. Yep, they somebody ready to accept like the truth about someone and how they ways truly are. They feel like somebody at this point will never change. I feel like even though the death card haven't came out in reverse, that's what I feel like, or the temperance card. Yeah, Five of Cups. Somebody is like accepting some loss and may have already, made them sad. They've already experienced this like I feel like disappointment, betrayal, but it's like they may have stayed anyway, trying to give somebody another chance just for it's like somebody to blow this chance as well, or somebody feels it. Okay, this is one of those reasons why you shouldn't take somebody back if you feel like they're gonna do it again, because somebody is like not trusting the person anymore. King of Wands, see, in reverse, somebody feels like somebody's a cheater. They know that they get around. Somebody is like questioning possibly even their decision on taking someone back. Yep. Tower in reverse. Somebody wasn't ready to release a person, wasn't ready to let them go. And somebody could be like regretting it or debating on if they should have like just released this relationship. Yeah, because they've been trying to hold on to it. They were trying to hold on to it. Eight of Cups when they should have been walked away. Or somebody is realizing that it's not worth staying with someone anymore because they don't trust them. It's better off if they just walk away because they're going to keep questioning someone or keep thinking about it. Like every time I feel like someone's away or they're away or whatever, somebody is feeling like another person is doing something behind their back. And they're already mentally over them, so it's just like a matter of time. Somebody feels like they just need proof this one last time and they done for good. They promising themselves that they won't get hurt by it. Like if they find it out, they won't be hurt. It is what it is how they feel. They just want to prove that somebody won't change or something. It's one of those situations when it's like you already know what you need to know. You either with it or you not okay with them being a cheater. It's like somebody having to learn how to play their cards the way they're dealt if they gonna stay, but like learning how to not let somebody affect them. We got the High Priestess. Yeah, somebody already knows. All right, so it's up to them. Something is not cloaked. Six of Wands. I feel like this could be someone who a lot of people respect someone for what they know, who they are, their visions, or like their predictions and all that. Somebody could be a psychic or a medium, but somebody is like, they already know somebody is cheating on them. They just looking for proof. That's just what it is. Yep, somebody already knows somebody is doing it wrong, just as in reverse. For some reason, somebody just, I just feel like somebody feels like they can't believe that it's someone that they really love so deeply, and they believe love them too, would do them this way. Yeah, yeah. Seven of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like this person seeing this betrayal coming, or they didn't want to accept it. That's what it was. Something like that. Somebody either didn't see it coming, or they knew it would come, and they didn't want to believe that it would happen to them. Or it's like somebody's not trying to manifest this in their own life. It's like they could see it, but they could be like, no, I bind that negative energy or whatever. Or it's like, you know, I rebuke that negative energy, whatever. Somebody is like trying not to accept it, but it was what it was. Yep, King of Cups. Somebody feels like somebody loved them. Okay, you can't tell them nothing. Okay, so this is like a disappointment. Yeah, somebody feels like another person is their person. This they, you know, everything they made for each other. They feel like they're so powerful together too. They're the perfect match. Someone and another person has came so far. Somebody feel like this gotta be their person. So some of it they've taken it as a, you know, taking some of the good with the bad. But I feel like another person is just fed up with being in their mind about it. Like, is you really playing games with me still? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody see this Wheel of Fortune as a reverse because somebody is not supposed to be here anymore after they found out what someone was doing. And that somebody is no longer supposed to be an option because they're no longer under illusions, or they could have broke some type of spell. It's a source where somebody don't want to accept this. Yep. Somebody don't want to accept someone, like they being comfortable even though it's uncomfortable. Tower in reverse. Somebody is not wanting to release someone or not wanting to accept some type of truth. Somebody know, but they don't want to accept it because they want to believe that another person really loved them. Somebody feels in their heart that somebody loved them, that it's their person. The Emperor and the Empress came out together. Somebody feels like someone can't be betraying them with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They couldn't have, even though they needed to end this. They comfortable, but they needed to end this. So when somebody learned better, they should have left, but somebody's comfortable. They like this, even though it's a bad relationship. The universe is saying, yeah, Three of Wands, somebody needs to take some type of action and do better, move forward in a more positive direction. Somebody could be a Hierophant that's going through a lot of conflict in their life, a lot of problems for no reason. They know better, but they not doing better. Somebody feels like, yeah, they found who they want. But somebody is fed up though. Somebody like not gonna be, look, these the only two cards in this deck. They wasn't supposed to be here. Reconciliation Squad in reverse and Nourished. These are two different decks. Look. But it's like somebody is not gonna be reconciling with another person. And I feel like they're not going to be showing them any more sympathy or trying to make amends, make the relationship work anymore. Somebody is not happy. Somebody could also feel like they not loving themselves or they not respecting themselves. They can't grow if they somewhere they shouldn't be. Ace of Swords ended up coming out in the upright. Yeah, somebody knows everything that's going on. In reality, they just playing with themselves pretty much. Three of Cups. Yep, somebody knows about the third parties. They know they're not happy about it. Somebody needs to decide to move on. They could be doing better. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yeah, somebody know better and ain't doing better. There's no balance here at all. No pentacles whatsoever. This is the first time I ever did a reading where I didn't get no pentacles. Oh, here we go. The Four of Pentacles is underneath the Eight of Swords. Okay, so all signs is out here. Like I was saying, all signs can resonate. Somebody is like holding on to someone even though it could be mentally stressing them out. When they just need to move on, somebody need to move on past someone who they know got third parties. They have a new beginning. Somebody could end up getting blessed with a better opportunity to be able to grow too, or be able to, be better than what they are now. Justice in reverse, after dealing with someone who pretty much didn't appreciate them and played in their face. Yeah, somebody already played in their face with third parties, and somebody know damn well that they not cool with the person that they in love with, dealing with other people. Somebody know damn well they not happy with them. They not comfortable, none of that. They need to just end this cycle. Somebody needs to close out a cycle. That's what the universe is recommending. Yep. As I say that, here we go, the Mother Star. Telling somebody to just close the cycle. What more proof do you need? Somebody that did you dirty. You already know about it. Okay, but instead, somebody is sitting there just like, enjoying the show. Yeah, could be headed towards marriage and everything. So it's like the universe is trying to warn someone that they're making a bad decision with someone before they actually do it. Somebody could feel like someone is their person, but it could be a lot going on in that dynamic that someone feels like is going on, but they could be questioning because of the way I feel like someone presents themselves. As this King of Cups energy, very loving. Make them feel protected and all that. Somebody could also be in sync with them telepathically, or they could just, have great intuition too. And if somebody is a high priestess, then this is definitely like a turn on. Somebody's like, I definitely found my person. Yep. A Nine of Pentacles. But it's like somebody needs to choose their own happiness. Basically, somebody needs to focus and be selfish. I feel like with their time so that they can invest more into their self and whatever business that they got. Somebody needs to invest more into like a career, a craft. They'll be successful. There's other people waiting out there. Could be across the world as well. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. There's like other people out there waiting to work with someone. Yeah, around the world though. But somebody is just like sitting here cool, enjoying everything that's going on in their life under illusions with a King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A cheater, somebody who's cheating on them, or somebody who has, so they like lost the opportunity once they did. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody is sitting somewhere where they're unhappy with a Queen of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, someone who's hella manipulative or something like that when they should be out there exploring. Yep. But they afraid that somebody is afraid to take a risk. Yep, the Magician. Instead, somebody is like praying for better days or praying for something else. Yeah. Praying for some type of help to close this cycle out, or praying for something to turn up so they can have proof to give to someone or walk away. It's like somebody's ready to walk away, but they looking for some type of proof to give to someone because they're afraid of them or something, afraid of what they may do or how they may react when they leave. Six of Pentacles. But yeah, look, somebody no longer is given to a connection anyway. They ready to move on, I'm telling y'all. But they could be looking for like some type of like cop out to like leave, some type of excuse, and the form they looking for in is like cheating, sleeping with somebody else. Yep. So they can end this, I'm here, end this show and get this show on the road, end this show and get another show on the road. So it's like somebody's ready to rock and roll too. Knight of Swords, yeah, somebody is done with the conflict and all of that. Cancer energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, somebody is done fighting, going back and forth with someone, done with, one moment getting along, the next moment they don't, tired of, accusing somebody or them accusing each other or cheating and all of this. Somebody done with all of the accusations and the low vibrations. All right? Yep, in the universe, I just keep pulling it on her. She keeps saying, yeah, yep. That's what it is. Yep, somebody is changing. Death is over. Somebody's ready for a new beginning. They're ready to close this cycle out. All right, somebody is like changed within. I'm telling y'all, somebody's already a different person, but another person just don't know it yet. Four of Swords. Yep, somebody been changing while they been asleep, or somebody been changing while another person been sleeping and all that. They not even knowing that. Somebody is on a whole new page now, thinking a whole totally different way. And it's definitely not in their best interest at all. All right, somebody is ready to go, or they're about to get ready to, but somebody knows another person is cheating and they're about to use that to their advantage. Somebody could also be saying, like, if they agreeing to was they had an open relationship, but somebody's gonna say, like, in their mind it was done, or when they stopped cheating they mean that another person was supposed to stop, but somebody else continued to go forward and they're gonna use that as an excuse. We got the Fool in reverse. Yeah. Somebody's no longer wanting to take a risk on this relationship. They done. They like, I'm ready to, throw that away. Yeah. Somebody's ready to trash something. They feel like it was like a waste of time, or they feel like it's not their cup of tea anymore. And they didn't really, get what the fulfillment they thought they was, or they didn't actually feel like they was turning up enough, or and it don't gotta be turning up where it's like partying. It could be just like the relationship was like lit, fun, doing stuff together a lot. Somebody relationship could have been no, because they was too busy entertaining other people. Five of Wands, yeah, in reverse. Somebody don't want to do that anymore though. See, Nine of Cups. Somebody no longer in reverse. Somebody is like not wanting to go back and forth with their partner, with seeing who could smash the most people and all of that. They done. Yeah, Five of Swords. It ain't do nothing but create a lot of drama between them two and a lot of confusion. And it could be like A lot of rumors. Somebody's like, yeah, I don't want to do this no more. I'm not. Somebody's not. They don't care who somebody else want to be with and all of that. They walking away. Have at it. Somebody can have whoever they want. They done though. Yeah, and the universe just keep coming out. Yeah, somebody is done. I done seen the universe at least 5 different times. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's moving on. Somebody's doing something about how they feel, and they feel like they tired. They fed up with this shit. They walking away. Yeah, they done talking to somebody. They about to cut off communication and everything. And like, if this is the type of relationship you want to have, I don't want it. So somebody's completely changed the way that they think and the way that they are. They want a monogamous relationship. If they was going with this wave, but let's have a poly and all of that, or let's just be swingers, or let's have an open relationship, they don't want to do it no more. They don't feel like it's free for all no more. They feel like they want their person to themselves, exclusive. Somebody want to be exclusive with their person. Interesting. Change of heart is what I'm hearing. Somebody's having a change of heart. Yep. They feel like that's low vibing, and that's for the birds. They don't want to be like that. Spreading themselves thin is what I'm hearing. Yep. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yep. Somebody is no longer going to support it. They feel like it's weak. Okay, this way of living, these habits, this way of thinking is childish. They like, no, I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna pretend like I want to do this for you anymore. Somebody don't want to have an open relationship. Yeah, this is who they talking to, whoever they live in a home with, whoever they've been building with, whoever they were planting seeds with. They telling them, I'm cool on that. If you want to do that, you can do that. But I'm about to be with somebody for me. Yep. Page of Cups. Yep. Somebody's ready to meet somebody new. Talk to somebody new. Yep. See what else is out there. They feel like something is done, washed up. It's time to settle down. Somebody is like getting to that point where they ready to settle down, and they person could still be ready to play. So I feel like 2 people walking away unscathed. Okay, but well, no. It could be just this person, but 2 is significant. But this could be 2 people that are significant to this read, or 2 people specifically in a collective, but definitely one person is, they don't even care about, it's something about the sex life. Somebody is done like sleeping around with a lot of people and all of this. They don't want to do it no more. And then it's like somebody could be waiting for an excuse, but it may not come down to that. How fed up it feels like somebody is, and how it's like relaxed I am. Somebody feels like, I feel like somebody already threw the towel in. They done. Yeah. Let's see what else. The 8 of Wands. Yep, they done talking to somebody. They don't want to talk to them no more. The Hermit. I feel like somebody is changing. They calming down. Somebody could be going in hermit mode. They want to be by themselves. Somebody is changing their viewpoint, the way that they think. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like someone feels like their foundation is too shaky. It feels too, unpredictable. Somebody don't feel like, something is going to keep up. It's going to be able to sustain, or they're going to be able to keep doing this. That's just what it is. Like, eventually it's going to come crashing down. Or something is going to happen where it's like that's unforeseen that they could be trying to avoid. But I feel like somebody's very intuitive. If they wasn't, they is now. The Chariot in reverse. Yep. The Star in reverse. Somebody is pulling their energy back from an Aquarius or a Cancer. Death or Scorpio. Or somebody is having a rebirth. Somebody is changing. Somebody's third eye is opening more. Somebody's going through an awakening, basically. And I feel like they could be letting go of people who, energy is too low vibing, who they feel like ain't going nowhere in life, don't have no real plans, no real goals, or somebody who they letting go of that they don't see themselves with anymore. Somebody could feel like they time passed. Yeah. Somebody feel like they know better. They sat in something for way too long when they could know better. Yep. Somebody is ready to, release somebody. Let them go. Accept it for what it is. It wasn't what they want long term. It could have been fun for the meantime, but somebody no longer is in that energy of, you know, sleeping around with everybody. Seeing how many people they could have sex with. Somebody is not doing that. And then getting a kick out of their partner knowing about it, okay? That's embarrassing. That's how somebody feels. Somebody don't feel comfortable with their family knowing it, so they feel like, or yeah, somebody feels like somebody else, if they okay with their family knowing it, they feel like somebody else shouldn't be. I don't know what that is in regards to why they shouldn't be, but could be their family, could be someone that's prominent, or just like someone who has high values and all of that, or expectations in regards to their children or something. The Lovers in reverse, yeah, somebody knows that another person isn't their family, or oh yeah, they not meant to be in a family with them. They could be unhappy if they live in a home together. They feel like things is not and has not been, getting it going anywhere, or they haven't been getting along for a while now. Somebody don't sleep together anymore, or they don't, it doesn't feel right when they're having sex or something like that. Somebody could argue about money and all of this. It just feels too like it's too hard to heal. All right, somebody could feel like it's just irreparable. Somebody feel like they're not being guided away instead of to fix something that they sat in for too long that they was comfortable with. Okay? Six of Cups is here. Somebody could be trying to reconcile with somebody else, or somebody reconciled with somebody and got married to them, but now they're ready to walk away. Take it as a resonate, or somebody is being guided to walk away from someone who they're married to. Somebody also could be thinking about reconciling with someone who could be married. They could be trying to get them to walk away. Somebody who they feel like they love. Wow. It's like somebody is leaving their relationship to try to go and ruin another one, or is hoping that another one is not going well so they can, I feel like the interference is here. Somebody is like leaving another situation so they can go towards somebody else and like interrupt that whatever this person can have going on. They may not have anything going on romantically, but even if they do, somebody feels like they gotta go see about that. Hangman in reverse. Somebody who may not be waiting for them anymore. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was like, somebody feels like someone seen them as like unwise. They wasn't really interested originally. Didn't see, didn't see their charm, or didn't see their beauty as well. Didn't see them as a catch. So it's like somebody is not there waiting anymore. And this is somebody's judgment while they're going through their awakening, is that somebody has left. Somebody, somebody feels like if another person was judging them, they feel like even if they may have not judged another person back, they're uninterested in them. Somebody could be protecting themselves from being hurt and snake. Somebody could realize they was a snake, the person who was going under judgment, and that's going to be one of the ways that they walk away from. Yeah, and it's going to help somebody to grow. All right, Spirit, what's the closing message here? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to do something where they talk, okay? Somebody could be trying to somebody could have lost a job and they could be trying to pick up a new skill where they're using their voice and all of that. In order to I feel like this could be someone who's trying to coach. This could be someone who's trying to give pep talks and all of that. This could be someone who's trying to be a role model. But I feel like a lot of people gonna be judging this person. This could be someone who's not really the best candidate, is how people outwardly are gonna see it. Strength. Somebody gonna have to be real strong. They may not be a star, all right? They may not be good at what they do. But they gonna try. All right, that's what I see. Somebody gonna give it a shot and try to do something that's gonna fail. I'm hearing miserably. That's terrible. Or this is something that they've done. I'm gonna take it as a resonate. Podcast could be significant as well. Somebody could be trying to start a podcast and they may be trying to use their voice to do it and all of this. And they may feel like they know a lot of subjects that they're talking about and they feel like they're very educated on what they're saying. But I feel like it's gonna go unnoticed or unsupported and all that, unfortunately, for somebody, or it's gonna take a while to kick off. But y'all take it as a resonate. Make sure to thumbs up the video if it resonates. Share with a friend. I'm going to try to do another reading for y'all, but it's going to be posted as a regular video outside of live. So check it out whenever y'all see it posted. I hope y'all be well. Take care. Stay positive on purpose. I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.